Go ahead.
Yeah, the video that Nate had sent me was that. Well, I sent him a video because he sent me a text. Matter of fact, let me just read the text because it's even funnier.
I don't think I cussed at all.
No, you didn't cuss at all. You didn't cuss. You said, remember when you used to come by on Mondays? I said, yeah, I remember those days because I had way more free time in this job than this job I was promoted to. I said, those were good times. And then he gave me like 3 sad faces. And so then I had Macy do a video, my youngest daughter do a video because I had to go pick her up from ballet. And I said, tell Mr. Nate that I was working. I said, and she told him or whatever. And what was she said about you should understand?
Something about it was supposed to be directed at Nate, said
Yeah.
you should understand, but she thought it was directed at her. She's like, so I should understand.
So I should understand. And I was like, no, him. And she goes, yeah, you should understand. So
That's
then
awesome.
he responded with a video, and he basically talked about how we sat on the front porch of the dealership and talked about Chick-fil-A and golf and drinking beer. And he kept a complete straight face the entire time. She thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's funny. Nate's a
Then
funny guy.
Then he said he cracked up afterwards. So we didn't get that part.
I finally got some of this friendship on the side this morning. I
Yeah,
thought that was
you
pretty
did
cool.
get some side friendships.
What'd you do?
Nate took me to breakfast. So
Took him to Waffle House for his birthday.
I thought you were doing that yesterday.
No, it didn't work out yesterday, but we had to do it today.
yeah.
You know
Exactly.
the best part about all this?
What's that?
That's a good looking tree behind Nate.
Dude, shut up. No, seriously though, so Waffle House apparently opens at 7 a.m. now.
What does?
So me and Kyle, Waffle House.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
Me and
Like
Kyle
not
had to
before?
wait for them to unlock the door. At
That was a
7.
first. That was a first for me.
Wow. And y'all weren't even drunk. That usually takes the drunkards doing that when they used to open at like 3 a.m.
I don't.
Well-
I mean, I've only ever known that place to not ever close. I mean, I know in COVID era they've done some times where it's like takeout only for certain times, but yeah,
Yeah.
7 a.m.
They were.
Wow.
We were standing in line like we were waiting to go to a
First
concert.
one's in the door. Yep.
And we like we ran to our table.
Yeah,
like we
Kyle's
were-
like, run. She unlocked the door. Because you got all the blue collar workers coming up. I mean, they're there for the, they've already
the
they've already
city.
clocked in, and now they're going right back to
Yeah.
Waffle House.
Yeah, they don't have those cake jobs like the two of you
The
have.
city employees, they're ready to go. Exactly. They clocked in and they're ready to go. All right, Nate, are we going 100% blind into Would You Rather Wednesday?
Yeah, you
Oh
didn't
shoot,
do-
I didn't. I gave it to you guys a while ago, so you may have forgotten about it. Actually, that's my fault. I forgot that I didn't.
Did we have to
re-remind you.
research? Do we have to research?
Yeah, you should have, and I should have given it to you. But I did give it to you a while ago, and
Listen,
then I forgot, and you forgot.
If you
so.
could own any single
is-
piece. Okay,
This is
got it.
awkward.
It's the memorabilia thingy-mabobber, and I got to do a quick research on mine to get the name right, but
I know what I want. I know what I
I
want,
don't.
so-
What
I
do
have
you
no
want?
idea.
Okay, well, then let's just don't even do the show.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
you guys
what
are
you really
feisty.
want?
You guys are
Let's
feisty
just-
today.
I just want to wing it. I like winging it. That's when things go.
Yeah,
awry.
I can't find that text, so I'm just gonna wing it. So I got to own something. So I got to figure out.
It's a piece of golf memorabilia. It could be literally any, but it has to be one thing. You can't be like, I would like the golf ball that won the Masters for the last 27 years.
Okay, I got something specific for me.
I do too. And if
Okay.
you have the same thing as I do, not only will I be impressed, but I'll be highly upset.
All right, you ready to start it?
132.
132.
Oh, he says, I don't know.
All right, are you ready?
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever and wherever you are joining us from. Welcome to episode 132 of the Dadbod Golf Pod, proudly a member of the Believe Podcast Network, joining you, voted host of the year by myself, Nate Pass, being joined by Benjamin Taylor,
Mhm.
Kyle Rush, voted second and third string forever. Boys, the microphones are hot. Let's get it going.
Let's get it going.
A lot
You
of
guys keep straight faces during my intro, and I try to make jokes. That makes it really hard for me to.
Well, that's the thing is we don't know
on.
what you're gonna say, so we're kind of staring at you. I'm sorry.
I
It's
just have
just,
a permanent smile though. The whole
yeah, we're
time.
we're kind of enamored by it. Like you're so animated. It's like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
So
I feel like I'm doing a video at work.
Yeah. I just want to.
Pass Airport Motors.
I just want to see the different hand motions and things of that nature. A lot of this and a lot of this and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Turned into a lot of pumping me up and dissing you guys, and it really shouldn't be like that.
What is that water bottle? Ben, that's the most booty. Is that Kool-Aid? Is that purple Kool-Aid?
Smart water.
No, it's smart water with that stuff that you put in it.
Your IQ just go from 80 to 82.
More like dumb,
Nice.
probably dumb water for you.
Yeah, he's
You get that water at the toilet store. Yeah, I owed you one of those.
You did. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That was good.
Guys, tonight's diabolical Would You Rather Wednesday is brought to you by Betonline.ag, the #1 sports betting website in the whole
Brandon, I
freaking
turned over.
country. Sign up today and get a 50% welcome bonus. Use coupon code BLEAV, BLEAV. Give them $100. They're going to give you 50 back. Got Super Bowl coming up.
Can't
By
say
the
that,
way-
by the
Super
way.
Bowl
It's
coming up.
the big game. You can't say that. We're gonna
Whatever.
get flagged for the
You can't say
copyright
that?
issues. Can't say
Okay.
Super Bowl.
The
I'm
big
pretty
game's coming
sure
up in 2
Nate
weeks.
said slap the Bengals.
Slap them.
I think you said that like a while ago.
Slap 'em.
Right on the bottom. Slap the base. Let's go. Super big game bets. You got you can even bet on the Pro Bowl. Tons of props. I'm going to go ahead and
on the bottom.
research the national anthem over under. You know that's going to be on there. That's my favorite one. Heads or tails. Hey, the last 2 playoff games, it's been heads twice. Just going to throw that out there. So tails is coming. Tails is coming. Just get ready. Get
Big
ready.
tails?
So they say tails never fails. It's failed twice in both overtimes. So
Yep.
I
check
thought it
them
was
out.
tails.
It was tails. They got the ball.
No,
No, they guessed
the away
heads.
team. The away team
The-
has missed it twice. The last 2 overtimes, the away team missed it twice. They both picked tails. It was head twice. I digress. That's
Yes,
a
you do.
fact. Look it up. Get back to me. All right. After that, betonline.ag, where the game starts. Let's go. Go. Nate, hit it, man. It's all you.
Folks,
Throw it at us.
we all join together for one day a week to absolutely tear each other apart and figure out what makes us tick as golfers, as men, as fans, as lovers, as fighters. So tonight will be no different. Today, whenever you're listening. Good morning, good afternoon. First one,
And good evening.
and I kind of forgot to I gave this to them like 5 days ago, but
Mhm.
you know,
Didn't remind them. So
short memories.
yeah, very limited.
We are going to choose one piece
Squirrel.
of golf memorabilia. It has to be something physical you can hold in your hands, you know, not like the feeling that Tiger had when he made that putt in 2000. One piece of golf memorabilia. It's that simple.
Yep.
It's that simple. We're gonna go with Kyle because he seems to have already had his locked in. Yeah, I'm gonna be just absolutely infuriated if it's what I have.
All right. So I'm not a huge golf history guy, but I've been seeing a lot of videos on this of people trying to replicate it, people trying to do it. And I think having this piece of memorabilia would just be epic because it's one of the clubs that, like, when you say it, people know exactly what you're talking about. And I think I'm about to take Nate's. But in 1967, U.S. Open at Baltusrol, Jack Nicklaus was coming in to 18. He had 238 yards in uphill, and he hits a one iron, the Jack Nicklaus McGregor VIP blade to 22 feet and birdied and wins the U.S. Open. The Jack Nicklaus one iron from the U.S. Open 1967. I want that butter knife hanging over me right here. Somewhere. I need something on the wall. Let's go.
Good
Let's get,
spanking spoon.
that is a great spanking spoon. Give me that one iron.
Buddy, go get the one iron. Go
get the
Graham,
one
go
iron.
Get the one iron.
Go get the one iron.
Exactly.
They'll wear it out.
Is that a good one?
No, that's a
pretty
great
good.
one. That's very good.
It's pretty good.
Is he gonna
It's-
sign it for you?
Do what now? Oh yeah.
want it- you want it
Yeah, you
signed?
better. Yeah, you might as well.
You can go, you can know Google, just go Google Jack Nicklaus 1-iron, and then there's like Dustin Johnson trying it. There's all kind of pros that try to hit that 1-iron. And it's just he also hit a really good 1-iron at Pebble Beach. I don't know if you remember I think that was also the US Open on 17. The par 3, the long par 3. He hits a 1-iron into the wind, that same 1-iron to like inches. Like he almost dunked it. So big 1-iron guy, Jack Nicklaus. So
imagine peering a 1-iron. That's crazy.
Oh man, this is not mine. I'm gonna let Nate go ahead. No, I can't. I'm gonna let Nate go ahead of me. But I did want to give since you said Jack, it hit at the Memorial when Bubba was giving away that pink driver.
Yeah,
and Bubba signed the top of it before he gave it away.
Yeah, and
then Jack grabbed it and then he signed it along with Bubba to give to the fan. Can you imagine being that fan? That was hey, I just got look, Bubba's giving me a driver. Holy crap, Jack just signed it. I just got upgraded like right there.
Is there a way to wash off Bubba's signature?
Yeah.
So they can only be Jack's signature.
That would be the most random piece of golf memorabilia ever. Hey, check out my pink driver with Bubba Watson and Jack Nicklaus.
It's Jack Nicklaus's signatures on the top of it.
But wait, there's more. Also, Jack Nicklaus.
And then on the shaft, none other than Randy Jackson from American Idol. That was a Step Brothers joke. You know the Step Brothers, he pulls out the blade
on the shaft.
He pulls out the sword. He's like, you see that little smudge right there on that sword? That's none other than Randy Jackson from American Idol. All I had was a sword. You're not going to not get Randy Jackson's autograph.
Oh man, that was
so much room for activities.
Great movie. We could quote it for 30 minutes.
Yes,
anyway,
awesome. And we will. Okay,
hey, Nate, because I don't want to take yours because I didn't do any research on this. So I got to change it if you pick mine.
It's a waiting game.
I've got a runner up.
Okay, go ahead.
I've got a runner up, but I don't want my runner up to be yours because that would be a really cheap shot.
Do it.
I don't think you're going to be mine. I think you're going to be Christmas.
Sorry.
Well, $40 is not enough. Okay.
I got a belly full of white dogs.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
Stop.
I legitimately thought he was going to rape me.
I mean, if you're into it, that's okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay. My runner-up is...
This house is a prison. Sorry.
Quit. Stop. Mute yourself. Control yourself.
Okay, I was going to watch that movie tonight when we're done.
My runner-up is the pants that Jack Nicklaus was wearing in the 1986 Masters.
Oh, the plaid.
I think that would be pretty dope. But I think this would be very, very cool. This goes way back to 1968, which is crazy because you said 1967 and it freaked me out. I had to double check. In 1968, Roberto Di Vicencio.
Oh my gosh,
was tied for the Masters. Was that yours?
No, but he was one of my possibles.
Tied. They were going to play 18-hole playoff the next day. He signed a scorecard for one shot higher than he shot, which is not disqualification, but you have to take that score. So Roger Golby won because DaVincio signed an incorrect higher scorecard. I want the scorecard. It's obviously signed. I want the scorecard framed for the most iconic blunder in golf history.
That'd be pretty sick.
That's what I want.
That's elite right there.
Number one. It's kind of random. When you said his name, one of his things that was up for auction that went for like $75,000 was his gold medal that he had won. Vicenzo's at Royal Liverpool, the British Open, the medal that you get.
Okay, runner up.
And so as soon as you said that, I was like, man, that was one I was going to tell. I would love to have like a open golf championship gold medal from 1967.
When you said that was one of yours, I was like,
I picked like three because I was like, all right, if I get three, then they can only pick two.
Right. True.
So I should be good. But then I kind of changed it midway because I was looking through these and like one of the ones I saw, it was like Tiger Woods' backup putter. And I was like, hell no. If I can have anyone I want, I'm going to pull in the one out of the bag he's got right now.
Yeah.
I want the current one. I
Right.
don't want the backup.
Let's go with the gamer.
Yeah, I want the gamer. I don't want the one that, like, when you look at the picture of it, it doesn't have like any of the grooves. It's just basically something that he just probably has sitting around in his house that, by the way, ended up auctioning off for $44,000 just because it has the name Tiger Woods on it, but it's not his gamer. I want his gamer. I want to do like the dude did with Rory when he pulled out his club. I want to walk by Tiger's bag, grab the putter, and walk off.
Whoa.
I watched that video again, by the way, the other day. It popped back up. I don't know what it was over, but it popped back up, and it's so funny.
I
It's
feel
awesome.
like you doing that is like in Ocean's 11, where they talk about the guys who have had the 3 most close to successful attempts of robbing a casino. It's like one guy saw daylight and then boom, just gets absolutely decked with like a baton or something.
Yeah.
I feel like
So
that's you trying to walk off with Tiger's putter.
That's what I would take. I would take Tiger's gamer. I don't want his backup. The backup that sold for $44,000, you got ripped off.
Yeah,
It's
the
just got
gamer
his
with the little
name
dent
stamped
in
on
it, right in the
Yes.
center of the face. Yeah,
Yep. That's
that's
exactly what I want.
amazing. That's amazing. Like, how do you even dent a putter
Yes. You hit it 1,012 times.
in the same spot?
Yes.
Like, not like you can't hit all over the face. You're hitting the exact same spot every single time.
Isn't
I think
that
he
crazy
just took like
too
a
when
little chisel and tapped it and was like, ha.
Isn't that crazy when he
dropped
went
it.
through that phase when he was trying to make his comeback where he went through like 3 or 4 different putters? It's like, what are you doing, man?
He had that weird one that was like a big old head on it. He tried the mallet, didn't work.
It's like, what are you doing? Don't do
Go
that,
back to
man.
the elder wand. Let's go.
Yes. So that's what I want.
Those are
the
some good
gamer.
ones. Those
Yeah,
are
I
some
want
good
Really
ones.
good.
Yeah.
Y'all did
I
your
think
homework.
I want the gamer too, because you can't bid on that. There's no chance that's coming up for auction. That's
Yeah.
I wonder where
One
the
of-
scorecard is somewhere.
You
What's
reckon
that?
he's got it? He's probably
God,
or his
I hope
estate's got
not.
it. He's got to have it. His estate's
Does it-
got to
I mean,
have it.
Does Augusta have it? I don't know. I don't think you go back in and I'm like, hey, can I get that scorecard? I just lost.
You know, I
think I
bet
can at least get the
you
scorecard?
probably Google. I bet the World Golf Hall of Fame's got it. They get so much stuff, like
Yeah.
random stuff like that. I bet they got it.
Yeah.
We should go.
Tiger's
there.
mock turtleneck when he chipped in 2005 would be kind of cool.
That would be pretty sweet.
Doesn't he have like a full uniform at the World Golf Hall of Fame, like the mock turtle and the black pants and the shoes?
I've
and the
never
hat and
been, so I
everything?
can't answer that.
I haven't been either. I'm sure Ben's been.
No, I
Okay.
haven't been.
You guys want to go?
You
Yeah,
have
we can do
annual
that.
passes, don't you?
St. Augustine, right? That's where
Yeah.
old Tommy boy, our boy touchdown
Yeah.
Tommy's from St. Augustine area.
Yep.
He's probably been like 1,000 times.
Yeah, he's probably gone. He's probably got seasonal passes. Probably used
Yeah.
his name.
He was
Probably
home,
dropped
so
his
he
name,
probably
get
went
in.
like as a field trip.
Tommy Tom and then
Been
a
on
little
museum.
Tony Stewart Jr. maybe. Go see.
Hey,
Hey,
just hang out with the boys, have a little drink with Tony Stewart. You know,
we still. He said he was
Whiskey
coming in
drinks.
January. I haven't seen him yet.
he's got about.
You said
Is
that
it
with such
over?
disappointment in your
Over.
face when you said that.
Bah, bah. Tony,
Coming in
You
January.
got like a
Yeah.
little thing in your house, like it's January 3rd. There's 27 more days. Tony could go.
and he just
26 more days.
I had the little ring thing. I had the ring thing, and I like took one ring off of it today. You know what I'm talking about?
Like we have been 47 days without an accident at this workplace.
Exactly. So hey, Tony, come see us. All right. Next
Tony.
What else
Next-
you got, Nate?
scenario.
The unprepared ones. What do we have now?
Oh my gosh, I almost forgot it because I came up with it like literally as I was logging on. Okay, I have one, and then what?
Thank you. Sorry.
And then Andy from Palm Springs has
Yes.
also submitted one for tonight. So, which makes it so much easier for me because I only have to do two.
Yeah.
This one is.
You only had to do
fun.
one this time because you came up with that one like 5 days ago.
Oh, I still came up with it. Actually,
Yeah.
Golf Digest did.
Yeah.
Shout out.
They have
Okay.
good stuff, man.
So there's 4 majors, right? And each
Fact.
this opportunity would be you going to a major, basically doing everything except for caddying / playing.
Okay.
Everything's paid for. Wherever you stay, whatever you eat for the week, you don't get to go into the player dining, but you basically have all other access. You don't get to go inside the ropes or in player dining, but other than that, I mean, you
Full access.
full access.
Yeah.
All 7 days, tickets paid for. You can go to any hospitality tent. You know, it is the ultimate major experience.
Or go to prison.
Or go to
But you have to go to prison. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nice. Traditional prison rules.
Yeah, traditional.
Now you can do this for any major in 2023. You can do it for all 4 majors. Each
Okay.
major you do it for, you've got to give up 3 months of golf. I did it into those quadrants. So if you go to all 4 majors in that way, you give up an entire year of golf. Okay. So I want you to tell me how many majors you would go to and which ones you would go to. If you only go one, if you only sacrifice the 3 months, that's fine. We're just going to go January 1st through March, March through April. Actually, I'm going to make this more interesting. The time of year that you give up golf coincides with that major. So the first major is the first 3 months, second major, next 3 months, third major, last 3, so on and so forth.
Okay.
So actually the Masters and the British, in my opinion, would be the best golf to give up based on the time of year. PGA and US Open would be kind of prime time. So anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Congress went first. He went first last time.
Oh, you're right. No, Ben,
Go
go
ahead,
Kyle.
Ben. Go ahead, Ben.
Screw you. It's not your birthday.
I don't know what I was. I don't know
nobody
what I was
cares.
gonna do.
Birthday's over. All 4 taking a year off.
Wow.
All 4 taking a year off.
In the plans. That was not part of the plan.
That was pretty. That was no thought
That
whatsoever.
was easy. That's why I was like, I
man.
don't mind going. I'm taking a full year.
Wow.
All 4, get all 7 days there.
And you're going to be so pumped up. I mean, you know how much pumped you get when you go to watch a tour event? Like you just go home and you just want to.
I know, but I'm
Nothing you wanna do
going to
more
be
than-
living on cloud 9, spending 7 days in and around all those players, the venue, everything that's going on around it. Man, I could do a whole year easily for a free, all expenses paid for,
Yeah.
majors.
I mean, you're not coming out $1. You get gear.
Just memories and friendship.
yes.
Love it. Love it.
And you save a lot on greens fees too. So,
There's no
Save a
doubt.
ton.
Get you guys to maybe pad my pocket in order to tag along and hang out with me as well. I mean, I'm telling you, got a full plan there. Take a whole year. I think it helps. I get to cheat a little bit because I had to take like 3 months off when I had my appendix taken out. So I was like, yeah, I could do this if I had to.
That's not so bad.
And you actually get a lot more out of this than losing an appendix.
There's no
true.
doubt whatsoever.
So
The
actually,
trade-off
turns
there
out
is-
turns out way better.
Yeah,
Yep.
in your favor, big time.
Yep. So, all 4 full year. See you guys next year. You guys have a great year, great season. Try to get the handicap down. I'll pick it up with you guys next year.
There you go.
With great stories.
Yeah, but Ben, you don't have much time left. You're an older guy. So.
Man,
I'm just joking.
that's the old guy that just had a birthday.
Turns 36, still 4 years shy of 40, and now he's just
Yeah.
old guy.
You
I'm
guys,
so
you guys-
young.
life sucks.
Hey,
you guys
Kyle.
are all headed on the back.
You were 10 years old when I was born.
Yep. That's how math works. That's exactly how
Actually,
it
you were
works.
9 years old, by the way. No, you were 10.
That is exactly how that works.
Okay.
Nate. All right. So my turn. I would take the Masters and sit out 3 months. And
So
I
yeah,
don't
the first 3 months.
And the only other way I would possibly take out more is if the US Open was at like Pebble or St. Andrews. That's probably the only time
you
I
got
would.
to choose ahead of time. You can't
No,
do
I'm
that.
saying I'm going to take the Masters. That's it. I said the only way I would even remotely think about the other ones is if it's at Pebble Beach for the US Open, St. Andrews that's this year. St. Andrews is this year.
Yeah.
So I guess I would take 2.
Yeah, and honestly, though, like I said, those are
Is that right? St.
you
Andrews. Yes, St. Andrews. Yeah.
You still get to
Yeah.
play golf April through September.
Yeah.
So you keep your prime time golf
Yeah.
if you go to the Masters and the British.
Yeah. So that's what I would take. That's
Man,
6
Mm.
months, and that's
I'm
tough.
gonna have a great summer without you.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go just the Masters because it's my favorite tournament. I love the Masters. I just would like. I think it'd be cool to go somewhere that you have a tattoo of on your body
Yeah.
for 7 days.
Sort of.
You know, I would probably
If I
get
spent a whole-
another.
if I spent a whole year
Sort of
going
makes
to
you not a
majors,
poser.
I probably would end up with some tattoos. How about that?
I'm not sure if she's ever listening, so sometimes I say stuff to check if she's listening. But the second master's tattoo, she's listening. I'm gonna turn what I have into like a mural.
Yeah. The
I love
amen
it.
corner,
Yep.
amen corner,
Right.
right around the
Yep.
Yeah, and the bridge will go right over.
Yeah, there you go.
Love it. Love it.
11 go 11 up one cheek, 12 across, and then 13
The
around.
bridge, yeah.
Love it.
Raise Creek, just yeah.
Yep.
Race crack.
Raise crack.
You can say that, like you can put that on your tattoo instead of Race Creek. Oh,
Everything breaks towards raise crack.
we're never gonna be invited ever. All right, so I don't even know how blacked
Sir,
out.
you're gonna
What
need
was
a shot for step stroke. Well, you can just go anywhere on the amen corner you want to, ma'am.
take a stroll right around Race Creek.
We're gonna
You
do,
can just
we're
go
doing,
right there on the 11th tee box if you need to.
We're gonna do armor in the rear. Well, I'll tell you about 11.
Have I told y'all that story? I
What?
was getting a shot for strep throat, and she said she's like, "Yes, this is my last shot of the day," and I was like, "Well, I promise you, it's going to be the most interesting." And I did
It's
what I
gonna
had to
be your
do.
most memorable.
And you
And she's
derobed.
like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a hole in one."
And that's not what you want to hear when you're bent
No,
over.
No.
I was like, "Ma'am, no, don't put it." There's already been enough needles there.
Wow.
Oh wait, this is a prostate exam. No, sorry. All right. All right.
Both your hands up there, Doc.
We're gonna segue from Raise Crack right into Swannies.co. So guys, you need to go check out Swannies. Use coupon code DadBodGolfPod -25. Take 25% off your next order. The guys are awesome. We shared something on our story. They were at the PGA show in Orlando. The new stuff looks absolutely breathtaking. Can't wait to see it coming out in March, possibly a little bit sooner. But if you see anything on the site now, you better go get it because it's going to be gone soon. Like we said, use coupon code DadBodGolfPod -25. Take 25% off literally every order for the rest of your life. Swannies.co, where the game starts. Scenario trace.
Okay, this is Andy from Palm Springs' scenario.
I love Andy.
So what he does is I text him, he goes home, and he's like, "All right, let me drink a few beers." He goes home, founds a few brewskis, and texts me. So
I thought he already sent you like 10.
no, he has a list somewhere.
Yes,
But I think I keep texting him too late, like he's already left the office. So
Gotcha.
okay, all right, okay. This is I memorized it. You can either lock in your handicap right where it's at right now for life.
Okay.
You will never get any better, but you will never get any worse. You could be 90 years old and you're still rocking a 3, a 5, or and what are you, like a 13? Just kidding, an 8. Anyway, or you can become a scratch golfer for life, automatically convert to a scratch golfer for life.
We gotta go.
But on occasion, as a scratch golfer, and you don't know when it's coming, it'll be semi-regular enough to scare you. You'll have no idea when it's coming. You will have a round that is absolutely embarrassing. People will talk about it bad. Like probably don't break 100. Like you can barely make contact. And you have to finish the 18, but it'll be so absolutely miserable from start to finish.
So
And you may be
basically-
playing against other scratch golfers. You may be in a tournament. You may be playing for big money, and you're going to shoot 103.
It's like playing Russian roulette. You just never
And you'll
know.
have no idea when it's coming. And it won't happen, on average, maybe
Out of 10.
10 rounds. Yeah. But you
1 out of
can't
10.
count on it. You can't time it toward I played 9 good rounds. Let me just go play by myself and get this 103 out of the way.
Never know.
I think he'll appreciate
Because
me
they could
saying
come back
this.
to back in like 20 rounds.
It could.
I think he'll appreciate me saying this. So basically, kind of like the round that Brewer had the day that he got paired with me. He was my partner.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Well, we're just go ahead and let's just end all friendship.
Brewer
Let's
took
do
his
it.
shirt off on the podcast. And
He
that's the
did.
real truth.
You respect him from
I
now on.
I totally
You
respect it.
apologize
Let me
to
tell you
his
something. He
nipples.
turned it on the back 9. He was fantastic.
Is that when we were pressed to like 32 and he had a birdie on 17? Birdie winner on 17.
I think so. Yeah.
That's the guy who will get shirtless in a heartbeat on the golf course.
Yes.
I love Brewer, man.
Great guy.
We played when I was playing like absolute trash the other day, and we got to number 8, and I was on Brewer's team, and I felt so bad. It was the worst, one of the worst rounds I've ever played. And we got to number 8, it's a par 3 over the water. I hit it to like 3 feet, and he goes, "Welcome to the match."
He's real subtle when he's being an
He
A.
is. He doesn't yell
We were
at you.
getting-
He gives that little simple shade.
We were getting railroaded, and it was all my fault. Like he was doing all he could. I couldn't do anything, but I made a birdie on that hole, and he said, "Welcome to the match." That was pretty much downhill from there, though. Anyway, I digress. My turn.
Go ahead, Kyle. Yeah.
Well,
I don't want to get Ben to be upset.
Okay, so
Ben, are you okay?
go to
if Kyle goes first?
scratch,
Yeah.
scratch, or I have to stay what I am for the rest of my life.
Yes, and scratch includes the round from hell. Like
Yeah, but that
people will
can't
talk.
happen.
People will
That
talk
can't-
about it,
they will, but it can't happen too often because you wouldn't be a scratch.
right? But and he made the comment about Jen. But remember, this is Would You Rather Wednesday, so the rules are the rules.
Yeah.
You wouldn't enter the score.
No, yeah, you would. I mean, it's
Yeah, you
the
got it.
gym.
Yeah, but you're okay.
But listen, if you play 20, it takes your best 8 out of your last 20. So if you play 20 rounds, those 2 blow, and it's 1 every 10
Yeah,
times.
it won't
Those
even count.
blowouts, those blow-ups are kickouts. Like it doesn't even
Yeah.
count it. So it ain't gonna screw your handicap up.
Andy from Palm Springs is really smart because he was talking about the 10 rounds and making sure that you guys get screwed in the best way possible.
Yeah. The most,
Andy from Palm Springs is a diabolical.
he's died. He is. I feel
He's
like
kind of a
I feel like
sicko.
he kills puppies. He kills puppies. in
Good
the-
night.
Just
What
kidding.
are you
Andy.
Close
doing?
your ears, buddy. Close your ears.
No, I would take the I would play Russian roulette.
Yeah.
I'll play Russian roulette. And just it is what it is.
I would just pray that you're playing with Russell Henley and Blaine Barber and that round comes because Blaine would just have an absolute field day.
No, but that would be exactly.
Be
That's
the best
probably
thing
when
that ever happened.
I
to
think
Blaine.
we would all have an absolute field day on him if we were playing with him that day.
Yes.
you would always want to
You-
play with that guy and then like continue to like, hey, let's go double or nothing like next time. Just continue to go because you know it's coming eventually. It needs to be one of those. Hey, this is it. This would even make it even worse. It needs to be one that like doesn't hit to like hole 5 or something like that too.
It
I
might
wouldn't
be,
even.
yeah.
I wouldn't even say 5. I'd say basically you get it, like playing at y'all's club. I'd say basically you
Get
go
to like
you-
11.
You go like double to finish the round.
Or you
Or-
birdie the first hole and then the wheels absolutely come off.
Oh, that
Let-
shit happens all the time with me. That's not an issue
peak on one.
whatsoever.
Or what if like you get through, you're like even par or under par, and you step up on 12, which is a very gettable par 5, and that's when it hits you
Yes.
every time.
Yeah,
Because you got
that-
a gettable par
yes.
5, a gettable par 4. That's when it hits you right there, and
Yep.
then you just the absolute. It's a train wreck after that. That would
I would
be
say you don't even
devastating.
make it that far.
I don't either. I think
Maybe 7 if you want to do that.
Yeah,
You're 1
7's
under
a good
going
one.
into 7, par
7's a
5,
good one.
and you double it.
and you
and
got
you
30.
go double, and you don't make a par on the back.
Oh no,
Yeah.
because this happened to me. You get to 7, and I say even if you can birdie 7, just because it's very gettable, but then you get to 8, and that day it happens to be playing short, and you go ahead and put a couple in the water, and then you go ahead and spray
Yes.
one out of bounds
Oh.
on 9. Like
Oh,
you've
yes.
done well up until 7, and because I've done that out there with you guys. Like I've done well up to 7 and just off the rails on 8 and 9.
That would be tough if it's like you're
And it-
playing pretty good, and then like
Or you like 4 putt. You 4 putt for a bogey
Yeah.
on 7.
and then it. I've done
Yeah.
that before, by the way. I've
Yeah.
done that before.
That's
On-
doable. You could 4 putt for bogey because everything's going well up in that point. You four putt, you put a couple in the drink on 8, you spray it out of bounds on 9, you get up to 10, you also like yank it out of bounds left. It's like everything just went to turds just real fast.
So I quick story. I played on Sunday with Luke Madsen and a couple of the guys. And 15, he's on my team. He's fine. He's getting a stroke. I'm out of the hole, but I'm on the green. And I'd found some construction glove and I had it on and I was putting. But I just could not make the putt. Like just back and forth, back and forth. Luke's like, hey, we're just gonna stay here until you make it. And I ended up 6 putting. And so he went to the scorecard and he's like, I don't really know what you made, but I just want everybody to know. And he put 6 putts next to it. He's like, I just want everybody to know that you had 6, but they were all just putts.
What hole was this
That's
on?
amazing.
15.
Oh, wow.
Where was the
Yeah.
pin?
Back right. So I was like long, and then I hit it way down the hill, and then got it back up. And
If you're long, you're gonna have 35 feet coming back.
yeah, I was like 4 putts in of just slapping it, and then he's like, "Hey, by the way, we're not leaving until you make it."
That's
Wow,
awesome.
he was your teammate too. That's awesome.
Yeah, but he made a 4-3, and we won money on that hole, and we ended up winning money that day.
Nice.
So
Nice. The old 43.
yeah, big 4-3 guy.
The best stroke. I got this sidebar really quick. So we're playing in that shootout. We're playing a shootout, and Coach Bolt was on. We started on number 7 for some reason because we want to end at a particular person's house on number 6, the grill out. So we start on 7, and the loudest guy in the club, he gets up there, and somehow he's the first person to putt on the green. There's 17 dudes. There's balls everywhere. He's the first one to putt. He makes par, and he says, "That's a 54, bitches. I'll see you at the next tee box." And then he walked up to the tee, got his cart and left. And there's 16 dudes. He got to finish out. It was great.
Yeah. There's one guy in our club. He used to ask him if his legs were real. He's like, "Are those prosthetics?"
Okay, let's don't go there. Don't go that far. He'll never listen to this, but I don't want to be ugly about it. That was a great story. Great story. All right, where were we? I don't even.
What did you
day is
choose?
it?
Did you take the?
What day is it?
Did you
I'm
take
go-
the scratch?
Yeah, I'm going Russian roulette. Let's just spin.
Yeah.
Let's
Aren't
just
you like
spin
a,
it.
what are you? Aren't you a 2?
No, hell no. I'm playing like crap. I'm like a 4 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but he got it down to somewhere in the low 3s not that long ago before he got bad again.
Yeah. Before I couldn't score. Yeah.
When I met you, you were like a 6. In that shootout, you were like a 6. Back
Yeah.
when I really didn't even know you. We got on the same hole that shootout before.
Memories. We
I
bogeyed
didn't
par
even know
5.
you back then.
What did Blaine say that you had? What is your strength?
I have the fastest club head speed for a semi-average local country club guy
Yes.
on the tombstone.
I think it's kind of like when you put something in the fridge overnight, it was way funnier today than it was yesterday.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yes,
It
there's
was.
no doubt.
Yeah.
It was way funnier on
That's
Monday.
phenomenal.
All right, so I'm taking
Whose
Russian
turn?
roulette.
Me
Whose turn
or
is it?
you, Nate.
Go ahead. Since you can't really take mine, that's the good thing about these. You can't really like steal.
Oh,
them.
I'm with Kyle. I got to take scratch. I mean, I'm a friggin' 8, probably playing like a 10 right now. I take the scratch in a heartbeat, just for
Right.
just for what's recent. That doesn't even count when I turn 90. I'm talking about for now. I'd take a scratch with out of 20 rounds, having 2 off the rail rounds. I don't care.
See,
That'd
I'm
be
kind of the midpoint between you guys, which I thought Kyle was a little lower. I thought Kyle was closer to knocking on 2's door, even though I beat him like all the time. But because at some point, like maybe it's not worth it to get another stroke and a half or 2 strokes. So I'm hanging around somewhere around a 5.5. This is tough because you are going to be the guy that can't be counted on. You're going to be the scratch golfer that is an absolute liability, But hey, I don't necessarily want Kyle's my partner today. He's a scratch golfer, but he could shoot 100. But I'm still willing to risk it. So yeah, give it to me. Give me the scratch.
Yeah,
I really
that's,
contemplated locking in my handicap, but give me the
I mean,
scratch.
you always
with
got
an occasional. I don't know. That's so bad though.
the power of positivity, man. If you had that round where you shoot 90 to 100, the next time out, it's your day.
Yeah,
Theoretically, yeah.
and
I mean,
in theory,
so it's in theory. And then even and if you have 2 rounds in a row like that, let's just say that's just how it works out, that you have 2 rounds.
Then you're good for a while.
Then you're good for a while, and you are money, and you're going to enjoy yourself on the golf course, even though those 2 days are going to absolutely suck for you.
Yeah.
And
it'll become part of your reputation.
Yeah.
Team
Which
events.
I'd be fine with. What a great story that'd be, though. Hey, listen, I know when you're playing with the dude shot 2 under last time out. He's due to shoot a 95. And
Yes.
the person playing with you is going to be like, there's no chance. If he shot 2 under, there's no chance he's putting up a 95.
Oh,
You're
you're doing
right.
some pretty heavy reading.
You're right.
There, Bob.
There is no chance because I shot 105. There's no chance I shot a 95.
there you go.
And I lost
you go.
2 dozen balls while I was doing it. Thank you so much.
Hit. So that's
What if
it.
you're like in a club championship and you like fire off 3 under and then you
Oh my
shoot 100
gosh.
the next day,
Yeah, that's the
Or-
one that's going to hurt.
or
That's
vice
the-
versa?
or
the
you
buddy
go to
playing system, because y'all would figure it out. If I'm doing that, the two of you would figure like he's due for a bad round here.
it's about time.
It's that round rearing its head when you're in a member guest with somebody or a member with somebody.
What about a Calcutta?
Yes.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah,
You
because
get-
you're going to be in first flight.
You're gonna go super high on like
Hey,
on
Kyle,
like
here's the thing. When you know it within yourself, so start betting on the other guy in the Calcutta.
It's a good idea. Start
Imagine,
silent
like-
betting.
It's 36 holes, and like the first day you shoot 95, and the second day your partner Smiley Kaufman shoots 95. You know that?
Or it could work in your favor. It could work in your favor because
Good
if you
on the
go out,
Calcutta.
if you
Yeah.
go out that first day and you shoot 117 and nobody bids on you in the Calcutta, and you're like, oh yeah, I got the
second place money. Or second day money.
You say that.
Second day
side-
money.
I guess this is kind of a sidebar too. So I played in a tournament up in Haleyville, Alabama. This was back right out of college. And there was this guy that was known as being a really, really good golfer. Like he was a scratch golfer. And that day before, it was a 2-day tournament. And that day before, he did shoot like upper 80s. Y'all, I don't know how much money was passed around with people betting on his team the following day, but everybody was like, there's no chance he's going back to back 80 plus rounds. He's about to go out there and shoot a 66 before it's all said and done with. And he did.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
he did.
The tournament at Indian Pines every year, I think if you beat your score, because they flight it by your first round. So you play the first round, you get flighted. And if you beat your score from the day before by any more than 10, I think they basically just disqualify you. Like just to
Oh,
keep
did they
guys
beat-
from sandbagging into like a lower flight. They either disqualify or you can't win the flight or something. I think it's 10 or 15 strokes. So if you shoot 85 and then turn around and shoot 70, that's it. You're done.
I've played in scrambles. It's either member guest where you couldn't improve by more than 8 strokes the next day.
Yeah, you can't. That most
At
of them-
AUC, you have to be within 8 strokes of your partner. So like you can't get like a scratch guy and then a 20 handicap.
Right. Yeah. I've heard y'all talk about that. But like this, whatever score you posted on that Saturday, that Sunday when you went out, you could not improve more than 8 strokes.
Yeah. It
They
makes
didn't,
sense. though.
they didn't DQ you. You just basically got to that point and you
That was your
stopped.
score.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you can't. I've never played in one where they'll like take you outside and beat your ass if that's the case. Like if you cut a bunch of strokes, that's like cheating in that's like cheating in a casino. They will like take you outside and beat you.
Calcuttas are pretty serious. Those guys are.
Well, especially some
It's
of the ones
like
that
counting cards.
Kyle's been involved in. When you hear about the money that floats around in those things, goodness gracious.
Yeah,
It's
those
scary.
guys.
Like I'm almost scared to even go to those things because like I feel like one day somebody's gonna bring in an AK and just steal all the money.
Ow.
But I know that got dark quick.
No, I completely agree. I've said that to you.
Yeah,
when
you made a
told me the
really
kind of
dark
money
comment
that-
about Andy
when
from
you-
Palm Springs.
Hey, listen,
Sorry,
he's
sorry,
he's
Andy,
becoming-
you're a psycho.
He's turned into a grumpy old man in his old age, Nate. That's his issue.
That's not nice. That's not nice. Men, another Wednesday has come and gone, and Nate's air jacking as we speak. Thanks for a spectacular diabolical Would You Rather Wednesday. Thanks, Andy from Freeport. What is it? Andy from Palm Springs.
Palm Springs.
Andy from Palm Springs, Freeport, wherever.
Andy
He's actually in
from,
Miami this weekend, just hanging out.
Andy from Palm Springs.
I would not be shocked.
Thank you for being Andy. Thank you for sending us scenarios, helping Nate out, because hey, we've done a lot of these and the scenarios kind of start to run dry a little bit. You got to like really use your imagination.
They
So,
start to like, man, this looks a lot like the scenario that we had a couple weeks
Yep.
ago.
Exactly.
You can definitely tell they're running dry when we have to go to jail all the time. That's all we do. Is
No,
spend
that's
time
just
in
what
jail.
y'all. I just be like, hey, pick a piece of golf memorabilia or go to jail.
Or go to
Which
jail.
one are you gonna do? Pick golf memorabilia or spend time in prison?
yes, but traditional prison rules, of course.
Traditional.
You're right.
All right, y'all. catch us on-
Contemporary Christian.
contemporary prison rules. All right, got it. All right, guys. This Friday going to be a great show. We're going to have preview, talk about the first round possibly of the pro-am. There should be some good clips and stuff like that to talk about from some celebs playing on Thursday. So be on the lookout for that. And we just really appreciate everything you guys do for us. Catch us back Friday. This is the Dad Bod Golf Pod.
Okay.
Roger. White.
That was a good one,
belly,
boys.
no